guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I am so excited for this video. You guys know this past year has just been a terrible year of trying a million different things. I talked about it in that planner struggles video. I'll link up there. You guys seem to really resonate with that in the comments. And you know what? I have just written this off as I'm just gonna try things this year and not let it bother me, and it's going to be a-okay. And we'll start fresh in 2024, right? So last video, or 2 videos ago, I'll link it up here, I did a Temu haul, and in there I got these A5 spiral notebook papers, and so I wanted to set this up with you guys today, or show you how it can be set up, because I got some other accessories for it, so I'm super excited because I feel like it's going to be like, I don't want to say a functional notebook, because obviously notebooks can be functional depending on like what kind of planner you are, but you guys know me, like I like to be able to interchange things, and I'm hoping that this will be kind of like a good solution for those of you who are like me, who kind of want the notebook feel but want it to be more versatile in terms of like being able to add pages and take away pages. Okay, so that's what we're gonna set up and go through today. But before we get started, I just want to show you guys my beautiful rings from YFN, and they are not sponsoring this video, but they did kindly send me these pieces to show you guys, and I was immediately impressed by their selection and the ability to personalize their jewelry, so I really thought you guys would love it too, and I wanted to show you guys them. So I picked out a few rings because I really do love rings in my day-to-day. And what I loved about YFN is that you can get really affordable jewelry, but also personalized jewelry at an affordable price, which is like really rare. So I thought you guys would love that too. So let me just explain, like this one. This one is a birthstone ring, and you can customize the birthstones that you choose, obviously. So I picked one for each of my daughters. So they're born in July and June. And so July, I think, is ruby, and June, I don't know what stone that is. But anyways, you can obviously select any month. And I just thought that's such a beautiful ring, and a special one for my daughters. And then the other one that I got that I really love is this one, which is a birth flower ring. So this one I chose for February to kind of like honor my mom, who I lost at the beginning of last year. And yeah, so I just thought that was a really special touch. And what I love about it is that it's so like minimalist and very simple, because I do like to kind of like stack rings sometimes, or like wear a lot of rings on different fingers. So I don't want them like to be all super all out. So I love that they kind of have this variety. So this one is a kind of like an infinity ring. This one just has like a little jewel thing on it. And then this one is obviously a bit more bedazzled, but how beautiful are these? And they just have such an affordable selection. It also comes in like the cutest little packaging. So each of your rings comes in this little box. You can't tell, but there's like a little hook. Here, let me take one off to show you. So you can like store your rings like this, or if you're buying it as a gift, you can have it packaged like this and put it in the little box. And then what's really nice is they also give you like one of these little bags for each piece that you buy. And so it's like such a little nice little gift if you want to buy it for your mom, your sister, a friend. Like, look how pretty that is. It's so cute, right? And it also comes with like a little wipe to wipe your jewelry and whatnot, and it's just like so beautifully packaged. So yeah, I really wanted to share them with you because I thought you guys might love them too. So I'll leave their information down below if you guys are interested, but thank you so much to YFN Jewelry for sending me these pieces. Okay, so let's get into this whole notebook system. I think some of you guys might have seen them before, but this was my first time coming across them, and I actually had seen them on Amazon, but I wasn't sure really what they were. And then I saw that they were also on Temu, and I was like, let me give it a try. So these are by Campus Kokuyo. So a lot of you probably know Kokuyo. I have a really cool cover from them, and I know they're amazing quality. So that's why I picked these up. But you can get these in dock grid, in plain, in lined, and probably like grid version as well. And this is the A5 size, but it also comes in B5 and A4 size. Okay, and so what they are is, I took a sheet out. So you'll see that there's about 20 holes on the side. And then what you do is you get the little bindings for them to put them together. So let me just show you. So I got these on Temu as well. So I got this package and this on Temu, but they also have these sets on Amazon and I think on AliExpress. So wherever I found them, I will link them all down below. I've also heard if you want to get a cover for these, you can get them from JetPens. So I ordered a cover, just like a clear plastic cover for these from AliExpress, and they have not come in yet. Okay, so I actually just got this clear cover and the long rings, like the one piece ring from AliExpress. Literally just got it in. So I was like, let me film it quickly so I can stick it in the video. So this is what it looks like. It looks amazing. I put all of the Kokuyo pages in here and it fits perfectly. And it goes right up to the edge, as you can tell. So it fits like exactly perfect, if you can see. And it fit the whole stack of the 50 pages. You could probably put a little bit more, but you wouldn't want to put too much because then it won't turn as well. But this one, the only thing about this one is you can't turn it around on itself like the other rings could. So that's the only thing. But look how nice that looks, especially if you did printables with the see-through cover. Love, love, love. But I will link that cover down below as well. I also got the punch that I'll talk about in a minute with you guys from AliExpress. But they have a bunch of these things on various websites, so it's pretty accessible depending on where you are and like if you can't have access to a certain site. Okay, so let me just show you. So this is the ring mechanism, right? It's like the little spiral ring mechanism. And I feel like these books are probably going to get popular because Cloth and Paper just came out with like a spiral bound type notebook. So we're maybe like the spiral notebooks will kind of come into in trend. Not that we should all follow trends, of course, but you know how it is. Okay, so these ones are separated in that you get like a bunch of pieces. And what's nice about this is that you can make this into whatever size you want, right? Like you can do A4, A5, or B5 because they're kind of spaced out. Or you can get like a one full strip if you want. I think Kokuyo makes them in like one full strip as well if you want just like a full strip in a specific size. And they have these rings in like clear colors and different colors. I like the black. So I'm only using a few pages, but obviously you can like stack up this to like as thick as you want. I'm just showing you guys how it would work and how to put it together. So let me just put on this last one. So I have here an A5 size, of course. It's a bit floppy because I only have the pages in, but look, if you can imagine this with a clear cover, it's literally like a thin spiral notebook, right? So let me just zoom you in. I'll put it on the ground or put it down and zoom you in. That might be easier. So now you have your spiral notebook, and then of course, you can add different pages as well. So at first I bought these and I was like, oh, I can just make this into kind of like a straightforward notebook. And then I was like, on top of that, I can really customize it however I want just by using printable inserts. So especially if you get the A5 size and you're an A5 ring planner, you can just use those inserts for this as well. So you don't even need to buy the inserts again, especially if you get printables. I mean, obviously, if you got printed inserts that were already punched, you have to rebuy them. But if you have printables, you can print the A5 size and create a notebook as well. So here's just like a couple inserts that I printed in the A5 size, and then I punched them and I put it into here. And so now I can make a little notebook. And what I love about this is that, of course, it's going to be foldable on itself, right? Just like discs, one of the things that I love about discs is that you can fold it on itself. And now I have a different type of notebook that I can also fold on itself. And the great thing about this Kokuyo paper is that this is like fountain pen friendly. It's watercolor friendly, I think. It's just like amazing soft paper. It kind of reminds me of like the Stalogy paper. It's not Tomoe River paper, but it's very smooth. And yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Stalogy paper. So it's really, really amazing paper. So yeah, so if you don't want to print and you just want to get pages that are already punched so you don't have to punch it yourself, you can just buy these and you can get them off Amazon as well. So it's highly accessible. And then let me just show you what else I did to make these pages that look pretty much exactly the same as this, right? Look, even the corners like round up perfectly. Doesn't that look amazing? I guess I could have rounded this side too, but I didn't. But that's what the corners looked like before I punched it. So let me just show you. So I've shown you guys this a million times on my channel. It's the Kotomuru Pro Punch. I will link it down below. I got it from Amazon and I just used the medium setting. It comes with small, medium, and large, which just means like how rounded you want the corner to be. So I just always use medium, and this is the roundness of that, and I think it's perfect. And it matches exactly with this paper. So I printed these and then I rounded the corners. And then, let me show you this little nifty gadget. This I got from AliExpress, like I said, and it actually came really quickly. But this is a little punch for this. So you'll see the little rings, and then how you use it. I actually had to look up how to use this. So let me demonstrate for you. Okay, so I just have like a random slip of paper. So here, it'll come with these little plastic things that you just slip into the sides. And then you push up this little red button, and I'll show you what that does. So what I was punching on was the A5, right? So how you do that is you would put in your paper and line it up to this A5 line like this. And then you would punch. And now you get a set of rings. So then if you want to keep punching, what you do is you slide it in, and then you hook this onto the second last ring, second from the bottom. It just fits in perfectly on top of the red thing, and then you punch again. And then you get another set of rings. See? And it matches perfectly. So you just keep doing that until you're at the bottom. And there you go. Now you've punched the paper to put into these spiral things. And this is really inexpensive. So it's a great way to start in a system at a very inexpensive price point. Like these things are like less than $1. I think this might have been like less than 10 bucks. Maybe it was $5 or something. And then the papers, if you want the Kokuyo brand, is obviously a little bit more expensive. But still quite affordable. And then of course, alternatively, if you don't want to do this Kokuyo paper, if you want a cheaper alternative, you can just get printer paper, print your inserts, or even just have blank paper and then just trim it to A5 size and then punch it. Right? Is that not genius? And then of course, for you guys who want to punch, I mean, I've already shared this a million times, so I feel like I'm really doing overkill with this one. It's my Fiskars trimmer, and this is the one with like this precision line. That's extremely key because this line allows you to know like exactly where you're cutting. So I highly recommend this one. I'll link it down below. But I'm sure most of you guys already have it. But yeah, so this is my thought for another notebook style that is a lot more flexible, but it's still like a really notebook feel because it's so thin. It even reminds you of like the Erin Condren type spiral notebooks back in the days that people were really into, right? So that's all I wanted to share today. You guys know that I love to share with you guys new products and ideas and concepts and whatnot. So when I found this, I was like, I have to share with you guys. Yeah, so that's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to try out the system or are planning to try out the system, please let me know below. Please let me know down in the comments below. I'd love interacting with you guys there. And then, of course, go check out YFN Jewelry for their amazing customizable pieces. I forgot to mention that you can also like add words to some of the rings and stuff if you want a little engraving on the inside, which is just so beautiful and just so precious. Like, it's just so nice to be able to customize and give a gift that's like personal to somebody. But yeah, I just love these pieces so much. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!